Gervonta Davis, they got him. They got him.
Con Gervonta sí creo que va a venir una decisión dura porque había una buena relación con el organismo. Creo que hay que tomar una medida ya y si no que la tuvimos que tomar antes. Creo que estamos siendo
Gervonta
hasta...
Davis, the news keeps coming out, and I got it for you guys. So in this video, I'm going to let you know the latest from the WBA regarding Gervonta Tank Davis. Should be a good one, y'all. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, make sure you follow the channel. I've been very diligent in covering everything going on since the warrant came out. And I've done a step above and beyond. In case you don't speak Spanish, I've translated the audio from Spanish to English so you guys can understand what the WBA has to say. Now, quick disclaimer, my channel, Boxing Ego, is powered by you, the community. So donations through my link me help invest in technology so I can edit faster and improve the tech and do these extra steps like transcoding audio and dubbing it over and all that type of stuff for a better experience and higher quality content for you. So I appreciate any support. All my support links are in my link me below. But this is what the WBA said about Gervonta Davis.
With Gervonta, I believe that a tough decision is coming because there was a good relationship with the organization. I think we need to take action now. And if we should have taken it earlier, I think we're being too slow regarding him because the announcements were already being made about the abuse, domestic violence, which doesn't align with our values. So, yes, it's visible, but I'm just telling you in advance that from what I've heard in internal meetings, we need to make a decision and see what happens. Floyd Schofield is number one, also a young man who has great potential, and we'll see what happens, right? It's not that there's nothing against Gervonta, but I'd rather use the few resources we have as an organization to help him reconsider and rebuild his career. But for now, Chava, I'm looking to see what can be done towards a championship in recess so he can present his case and then, well, let whatever happens happen. Yes, correct. So officially he's named champion in recess. And it's still being discussed by the World Boxing Association Championship Committee whether to strip him and then order, yes, a battle for the vacant championship. I guess that was the proposal I made minutes ago. I'm telling you, I just left the meeting. We need to wait for them to formalize. But my proposal was to put him in recess for now because I think that's healthiest for him to clear his mind. But that's where it's headed. That's more or less how things are going. I don't think it's going to be different because from what the information we have is a firm order. And when it's a firm order, it's impossible to change after that. With Gervonta, I believe that a tough decision is coming because they're...
Boom. So, again, if you want to support the channel, I just transcribed that from Spanish to English so you guys can all hear what he had to say. WBA president is basically saying right now, while Tank is dealing with all these legal things, he is a champion in recess, right? So is in limbo, if you will, champion in recess. And then they got to figure out what's going on, maybe pending court cases or more information if the video comes out. I don't know. I'm not a cop. I'm not the WBA. So I'm just speculating here. But it sounds like pending an investigation or whatever transpires, they might strip Gervonta Davis of his WBA belt, which this topic I've already explained to you guys in my last video. I seen this coming a mile away. The bottom line is, in America, they say innocent until proven guilty. It is not true. Do not come to my country, America, thinking that's going to be the case, period. It's not no innocent until proven guilty, and this shows that. I don't know what went on for something I wasn't a party to, period. But it seems that many boxing fans and now the WBA and everybody else, they have their mind made up that action is needed, swift action, and we must do this, and we gave you so many chances, all this type of stuff. So I find it mind-boggling that I understand the severity of the case, but what is the point of due process if you don't have due process? Somebody make that make sense. Like, for example, O.J. Simpson, when he was dealing with his case, you guys know the infamous Ron Goldman, and Nicole case, right? Nicole Simpson. A lot of people had their mind made up on what the verdict should be or would be. But he went to court. Rest in peace to Johnny Cochran. He had his legal team battle. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit and all this type of stuff. And the court found him, a court of your peers. The judicial system found him to be not guilty. Whether you like it or you think they lied or whatever, he went to court, had a court case, information was presented on both sides, and they said not guilty. Despite that is the benefit of supposed to be a democracy in America and the U.S. judicial system. You go through the process, and if they convict you and you got to do life in prison or you got to do community service in Tank's case, or if they say you need anger management, whatever, you go through that process. So why is the WBA and boxing fans and you got content creators and everybody, they're already telling you what it should be, what the punishment should be, and he's a champion emeritus and champion recess, might get stripped, doing interviews. You don't even know the detail. Like, has the WBA seen the tape? Are they active in the police investigation? So why are you doing interviews with ESPN and having meetings, committee meetings with the WBA about what the future holds for Tank if we don't even know? And unless the WBA seen the tape, like Menace to Society, everybody about my tape. You know what I mean? I don't know. But it seems weird. It seems fishy. And we're just going off of fragmented information that we're receiving. So it is what it is. I don't really care because I already told you, Tank Davis is a superstar. Whether you like it, this stuff is making him infamous. People are talking about him, good or bad. His next event, I think, will sell because people now want to see, is he stressed out? Is he the same fighter? He's talking about retirement. Will he come back? All that stuff. So the WBA, they can keep their belt. It ain't going to change nothing. The highest rated people with the WBA, I believe, are Floyd Schofield and Lucas Body. Cool. Floyd Schofield was supposed to fight Ashton Sylvie at a point in time. Sylvie got knocked out by Lucas Body. So guess what? Make that fight. Make Floyd Schofield and Lucas Body for a vacant Tank belt, and good luck to you. That's not really going to do nothing. It's not that big of a fight. It's cool for hardcore boxing fans, but it's definitely not going to generate the interest that Gervonta Davis generates to boxing and to the event. So good. Strip Tank. He said he already don't care about the belts and he don't care what y'all talking about. F you pay me, so to speak. So I like it. Get rid of him. The show must go on. Get rid of the belt and then make Floyd Schofield Lucas Body and keep the ball rolling. Tank don't care either way. The fans ain't going to care. Ryan Garcia and Tank, there was no belt on the line, and people, 1 million plus people ordered the pay-per-view at $80 a pop. So it really don't hurt Tank. What hurts Tank is if it goes to like a civil case and he got to do prison time or something like that. So me, I'm not a cop. I'm not a detective. I'm not a judge or a jury. I ain't got jury duty summons. So I don't know what's going to play out, but it's just funny to see people scramble and Tank's name cycling around. And truly, we don't know what's going on. People are saying there's home raids and he a fugitive and all types of different stuff. He strip the belt and take the belt. We don't even know what's going on for real, for real. I don't even think the cops have him in custody. So why is the WBA doing meetings and we don't even know what the next step is? And Tank has already had cases where similar charges or whatever, and then they fizzle out or drop. I remember Adrian Broner, they said he beat up someone at the bowling alley and knocked a tooth out, and the dude was suing him, and then it went away. I remember Rolly caught a case with a girl, and then his Tank fight got canceled, and then they said we're putting in Pitbull Cruz, and we're investigating Rolly, and then somehow it went away, right? Victor Ortiz had a case, SA case, and then somehow it went away. So you guys act brand new. I've been here before. Sometimes these cases go away, get dropped, settled out of court for money. Who knows? But I feel like let's let it play out. For more boxing news, subscribe. You dig?